Hi guys, I'm going to do a little bit of art for you today. So we're going to get one of these little bag things, and excuse the filming angle, I am set up with my iPhone on a tripod. So just sort of trying it out and seeing how it works. Just grabbing some colours here. So I'm just going to grab the same colour, being blue. But obviously it's up to you guys what colours you choose. And let me know if you've seen this before. I'm sure you probably have. It is actually quite popular. Basically what you want to do is just colour on the bag. You can use like a Ziploc bag. Anything you like. Yes, it looks messy. But you'll be surprised if you haven't seen this before. And shout out to anyone that has done this before me. I'm sure there are plenty of you. It's been around quite a while now. So here we are. Just putting some colours on. That one's kind of naff, to be fair. Ooh, that's nice. That's coming out kind of purpley blue. You could probably do this with a rainbow. In fact, that's what I was going to do. But just for the purposes of this video, I'm just showing what you do. I'm just going to use all blue. You'll get a different result every time. Even if you use exactly the same colours as I have in exactly the same order, you'll still get a different result than me. So, there are two ways to do the next step. You can either cover this with water, or you can cover the paper with water. So I'm going to cover the paper with water. I've got my water here. Yes, it's in a Christmas cup, and here is my paintbrush. Just going to soak the paper. Don't want to soak it too much so that I make holes. At the same time, we do need there to be enough water. The only downside to putting it directly on the paper, whether you can see this or not, is obviously water and paper doesn't mix very well. But you're going to end up with water on the paper, whichever way you do it. Then you turn it over, coloured side down. Make sure you go on top of the water. And now you can already see the colours are starting to bleed. Right, you press it down. And I'd probably recommend sort of holding it down, doing what I'm doing, and kind of putting some pressure, trying to spread the colours out a bit. There will be some white spots unless you fill it in all perfectly. And then peel it off. And your plastic bag should look like that, kind of free of colour-ish. And the paper looks like that. So you guys have probably seen that one before. My question to you is, have you seen the same, but done with salt? Now, I know you're meant to use watercolours for this, so I'm hoping it will work with felt pen as well. So we're going to do the same thing again. I'm going to put the colours on. Now, I haven't done anything with that. You can draw something on it in black. You can write something, especially if you're good at calligraphy. It'd probably look really nice. Now, I think for this one, we do need it relatively saturated. Got to be careful what I say, because I know one wrong word. And I'll have people in the comments saying that's what she said, that's what he said, of course. Because that's what YouTube is made on nowadays. So here we are, just doing the same. Now, this is real time, you can probably tell. So, I don't do all the fancy editing stuff, but of course you guys can do that if you decide to make a video. The first person I saw doing this was actually Mariah Elizabeth. I love her channel. So, shout out to her. Yeah, that's right, little old me on a tiny channel, shouting out to a massive channel. But why not? We're all in the spirit of encouraging each other here. So, coloured all that now. Now, I am hoping to perhaps get a bit of a better setup at some point, but you should be able to see what's going on. I'm currently looking into the phone screen and I can see what's happening. Carol Baskin. Sorry, spend way too much time on TikTok. Bit of my TikTok time coming through there. There we are. So I'm not sure if I should be putting the salt on first or afterwards. Honestly, I'm just going to have a go at putting the ink on. Now, I can't even see what side I've coloured this on. So if you do what I do and turn it upside down, just do this. Just to find out what side you're on. So I'm going to get the colours on there. You can see there's quite a lot of water this time. Now, I haven't got a posh microphone or anything, or any posh editing tools, so the sound you're hearing is what I'm hearing also. So we do this, same as last time, and then you want to sprinkle some salt on it. And then a little bit more water. Like I say, you're meant to do this one with watercolour. Now, I don't want to move the salt around too much. But you should start to see that the salt should soak up some of the water and some of the colour will come out and it'll become more marbled. Again, like I've been saying, it would look better if you had watercolour. Now, this piece of paper is very wet, so I'd say if you're going to do this yourself, perhaps don't be as divvy as me and make the paper completely soaked, because it will end up ripped and it will end up all over the table. So I'll be cleaning that up afterwards. You want to try and get some of the salt off. Obviously, my paper is quite wet, so let's just see if we can brush this off by hand, because as you can see, I came prepared for this video and I totally meant to do this. So obviously, if you do this, come prepared. Don't end up with salt all over your hands like I have. But you can kind of see where it's gone a little bit marbled. Probably shouldn't have made the paper quite as wet as I did. But I can always try this again in another video. So here is the result. Let's try and get that on camera for you guys. There we are. And I think at this point I cut off the end of the video without meaning to. So there you are, my first successful or unsuccessful YouTube video. Thanks for watching.